Okay, ladies and gentlemen at home, apologies for just dropping out there very briefly. We just had some gremlins in the system. Our keyboard was doing all sorts of crazy things. We just wanted to put somebody's name in, and it was directing aeroplanes into Leeds Bradford Airport and all sorts. But we are back with you now. As you saw, Luke forfeited the first frame after a bad shot, but he's on reds in this frame, and he's playing Matty Ramsden, who's on yellows. And it's this match is 1-0 to Matty at the moment. That's a good shot. And there we go. We're back in action. So do apologise for those.
You're not talking to anyone.
Well, so we've had a few gremlins in the system there. We did have our pictures back up and running, so I'm chatting away, apologising to everybody, and then realised that my mic wasn't switched on. But
apart from that, Paul, the viewers at home were enjoying your commentary.
It's all good. We've had a little bit of Keystone commentary there, but we're back up and running.
I like it. We're okay though.
Matty on yellows, but I think there we go. That's a good shot from Matty there, just to touch that yellow out off the cushion, makes it a lot easier. Yeah, just drops the yellow in. He can trust the table absolutely. So he's just going to try and disturb the black now, I would imagine. Yeah, that's all it took. Great shot.
Yes, I'm back now, Paul.
Welcome back, Phil. What little hair you had has just fallen out there.
Just a little bit of pressure, but we're all right. We're back online.
Computers are great things until they decide that they want to... Oh, dear.
You're joking.
Well.
Isn't just the computers that are having a bit of a hiccup?
As was Matty.
Well, I'll be very disappointed with that because it looks like it's going to be a straightforward run out now.
Yeah, this should be going 1-1. Yeah.
Yes, it was a perfect chance for Matty to move 2 ahead, but that's gone now by the looks.
Yeah, absolutely no problem for Luke here. Yeah, nice confident stroke on that.
Little shorter than he wanted, but there should be no problem.
He's fine. He's just having
Choices
a little look
here.
at this.
He can take it round off 2 cushions, maybe even 3 cushions.
Or he might just choose to fall in behind it and take the black to the... Oh no, he just spun it back like that.
Well done.
Good shot. That's good confident cueing. He'll feel a little bit better about things now after the first frame where he had a little bit of a hissy fit.
Yes,
so we go 1-1.
Any players in that need to register, if you could come to the top table, please, that would be much appreciated.
All right. That's a very good break from Matty.
Table 5, John Patrick, half on Dan. That's half on Dan, John Patrick, table 5.
And he's very quickly nominated yellows. I think he was just trying to disturb the other yellow just above the middle bag. Didn't quite get that, but he'll still fancy it, although it's got a little bit trickier. I think I just saw Mr. Angus pop up on the chat there. Good morning to you, sir. Welcome to the stream. So this is a little bit tricky now for Matt. So Luke with an opportunity to go 2-1 up. David is glad to be here. Well, we're very glad to have you, sir. You keep chatting. And Davey, you'll notice just a bit further up the chat, a couple of guys from the USA, where you've just come back from. Tell them what you thought. Paolo's from New York and Snooker's from Seattle. Good to have the international flavour to the stream. And, of course, Scotland. So Luke's having a good look at this. It's debatable as to whether the red passes the yellow to the top left as we look at the screen. Just see if your camera angle gives us a better look. And I think that tells us that it doesn't. He can play it off the other yellow, which he's just tried to do. Well, he's not made the pot, but he's possibly got second prize in that he's not really covered the pocket, has he, looking at that angle? Yeah, and he's left quite... Well, that's not a great shot either. So he's left a little bit of an opportunity here for Luke. I think he... Well, not so sure that he wasn't trying to cover the bag there. But it's left him with only one option. All out attack. Oh, I don't really get that one. Unless he was playing for the double. Yeah, and he's high, wide and not very handsome with that one. So they seem to be enjoying giving each other opportunities here. So Davies just replied, he enjoyed New York City, but he enjoyed Washington DC more. Well, Paolo, I don't know what you think to that. Been a few times to each, not made it to Seattle yet. Yeah, well, Paolo Davies from Glasgow. Lovely place. They filmed World War Z in Glasgow, and rumour has it they didn't actually need a makeup department. Tasty salmon and crabs in Seattle. I can't stand seafood, so that doesn't do anything for me, Snooker, I'm afraid. David's just bringing it down a little bit. Anyway, let's just concentrate on the pool for a bit rather than the chat. Luke has just played a deliberate foul, which for the guys stateside is perfectly legal in these rules. But it does give Matty 2 visits. The first one was just used to get that ball out. So, tentatively speaking, he's got an opportunity here, but not an easy one at all. 3 balls on the rails. I don't think he's got any option but to attack here, though. Which he's done, to be fair. It's a good shot. There's still a lot of work here. So as it stands, you've got
Table 6, Yasser Hussain.
you've got
Jamie
myself, Paul
Whiteley,
Buck,
that's Jamie
and
Whiteley,
Phil Bailey in the
Yasser
commentary
Hussain,
booth.
table
Although
6.
Phil has just popped off for a comfort break, although he's back now. Running the top table, you've got Daz Hebron and Mark Lamb at the moment. Although we will swap duties very soon because you'll probably all getting bored of Phil and I.
Table 7, John Townsend. Paul Rinch, that's Paul Rinch, John Townsend, table 7.
So just to let you know then, Phil, we've been talking all things stateside and
Have
cuisine. Yeah, yep. Davey likes eggs, Chesapeake, whatever they are.
Well, I'm going to say, have you asked what that is?
Yeah, I don't know. It must be Benedict's brother or sister. I don't know. But anyway, we'll leave him to it.
Yeah, I'm hungry as well. Snooker there saying he's hungry now.
We're just swapping mics here, so we've got all sorts of wires going on. We love it. It's good fun. Here we go.
Right. We're good again.
There is a pool match going on. Martin Smith's with us. Morning, Martin.
Glad you can join us.
Certainly getting a bit busier on the chat now.
Certainly getting busier in the club. There's a real buzz going on.
Yeah, a lot of people in. So Luke with an opportunity to take the lead in this game, and he's choosing to attack. Well, he's played that with a lot of check side.
I like
He's
that.
unlucky. Well, no, he's good. I thought he was just going to sit on it there.
Oh, there we are. Look, Paul.
All right. It's eggs Benedict with crab meat instead of ham.
It is Benedict's brother.
Can you all stop talking about food, please?
You've just had a bacon sandwich.
That was 10 minutes ago. It's time for lunch now. So
Bit-
Luke takes the lead.
Beer o'clock.
Dental Dino's with us on the chat. It's getting busy. Morning, lads. Morning, Dental Dino. Dental Dino.
There you are, look.
Deep fried Mars bars next week. Oh, I did try one, but it's just so wrong.
Yes, I think I've had one as well. Local fish shop sold them, and it was a craze a few years back.
Nuclear chicken's good up in Scotland, though. Love it. It's what they call chicken pakora up there, but it's not like we know chicken pakora down here, but it's beautiful.
Is it?
Yeah, really nice.
Seems to be a delicacy over there, does deep fried Mars bars. Snooker's there saying that they rule.
All right, we've got them in Seattle as well. So, Davey, how come you've not? There's no bite on my comment about World War Z being filmed in Glasgow and no need for any makeup department. Thought it was quite a good line. It's all about zombies, Phil. So
I've seen it, mate. Well, he's on reds. He stayed on reds. The red did drop into the centre.
So Matty on yellows, but he's not got much to
Noisy starter
play
there, is
with
it?
here. No, is he going to try and play the yellow off for red?
Yeah, I think so.
He has done,
Yeah.
and that's what a shot. Very good shot.
Well, he deserves a good chance. He deserves his chance here, doesn't he?
He does.
'Cause look where those reds are.
Yeah, look where the black is as well. I mean, this is, if he's going game here, he's got a lot to do. Davey says, because you're from Leeds and I don't like to mockery afflicted. Davey, you know Leeds is your favourite city. Forget your Washington DCs and your New Yorks. Leeds rules.
Flocking from all over the world to come to Leeds.
I think Leeds is just a little bit bigger than New York City, isn't it? I think.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, slightly.
Oh dear, well that's a bad miss from Matty. I think he was probably thinking about 6 shots ahead there because it was such a difficult finish that he's actually forgot to pot his first ball in a way. Chance for Luke.
Yeah.
Confident, taking the longish one on. and absolutely nailing it. Left a great angle now if he wants to follow through with a bit of right hand side to get into the red and black.
What does he need to do? Does that pass up into the centre? No.
Oh, he's tried to do what I said, and
Well,
did that bounce back out, or did it? Did
No.
he just catch with knuckles?
caught the knuckle and came round and back out.
Oh, maybe between frames. For people who can't see the chat, Davey, from my pal from Glasgow, has just spelt out Leeds as L-E-D-S. Now, obviously, that sounds crazy, but it's actually part of a story. It's a brilliant story. And I'll probably tell it between frames. I've built it up a bit now, haven't I? It's probably not.
Well, you're going to have to do now. But meantime, there's been a foul.
Right there.
and Matty actually dropped the red at the top right hand corner. So Luke's got 2 now. And we should be able to have a look at some of the scores after this frame.
Yep. So Luke choosing to use his free shot to set himself up, but it's tricky.
Trickier than he wanted.
Yeah, I think he wanted that red right over the bag. I think he's just going to play a containing shot here. He has done, and he's played it well.
Yeah, there's no need in risking anything there.
No, Matty will struggle now to. I mean, he'll hit the yellows, no problem, because he's got a huge area to aim for. But he'll probably leave game on for Luke, I would imagine.
He'd be very lucky to actually hit them and keep them safe. Well, he's not done a bad job of it, though.
It's not bad, actually. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
It's an awkward plant. Can't imagine him going for the plant. I think
I think he will, Phil.
Well.
He has.
Ooh.
He has done, and he's nowhere near.
Well, I'll tell you what, that black may even pass now. So if he's done that, there's a good chance now for Matty. He's straight down, so he's quite happy. Whoa.
He certainly doesn't trundle on Matty, does he? He certainly hits the cue ball.
Yeah. Trusting a little to luck, but he's got away with it again. They're all there. Yeah, good shot. Several ways of taking these ones out. I think he's gone the right way.
Do you think the black passes to the top left, Phil?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I certainly think so.
I think the way he's going here, it must do.
Yeah, he hasn't really given it a second look, and he's clearing all the yellows away. So
yeah, obviously. Well, he's left an angle here to maybe go below it, actually, Phil.
Yeah, I still think he'll just find him stunning it maybe 6-8 inches, maybe a foot or two. I don't know, but
I think he's left the angle deliberately to go below the black.
Oh, he has.
On the other side of it.
Look at that.
Both wrong.
I
But
like it.
it's a great shot, and this is going 2-all. Another interesting game.
Well, he shouldn't have had this opportunity, but he has. And he's taken it.
What's he... Oh, is there just somebody on the other table, maybe?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, I just wondered why there was such a pause on on such an easy black. Yeah, he's nailed that one.
Yeah, well done.
Matty. So it goes 2-all.
All been close games so far this morning.
So the story that Davey alluded to very quickly. Davey and I have a very good friend called Rob. He's also from Glasgow.
Yeah.
Absolutely great guy. One of the funniest people I ever met in my life. But he does. He struggles with dyslexia, and now it sounds awful. It sounds like I'm laughing at him. I'm not at all. He won't mind me telling his story. So we've been down playing a pool event in Leeds, and Davey has managed to lose the keys to the hire car that he'd got. So after a lot of toing and throwing and a lot of phone calls and stuff, he scratched there off a brake, by the way.
He has.
They decided we're going to get the train home. So Robert.
Home was in back to Glasgow.
Back to Glasgow, yeah.
Whoa.
So Robert phones up. He gets a call centre in India. So you've got this guy with a really broad Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Talking to somebody in a call centre in India. He's rubbing his head and everything. He's really getting frustrated. And all you can hear is him saying, Leeds! 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 And then the next second he goes, L-E-D-D-S! I suppose it's one of those moments where you have to be there. But,
maybe so.
It was one of I was so hungover, it's unreal. But I was falling about on the floor with laughter. It was absolutely one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, in the meantime, there's a game of pool on. I didn't really do that story justice, did I? Cheers, Steph.
No, you could have spread that over several frames.
I should have done, yeah. Instalments. Well, Tricky, he's okay, I think. I think he's just got the gap for the red closest to the pocket. Yeah, Davey liked it. He was there.
He was there, exactly.
Yeah. When I say he had to be there, he was there. He was in the room. Another private joke.
Whoa, where's the white?
Well,
I think if they'd have both gone.
Yes. Well, they've given each other a lot of opportunities in this game, Phil. It's not like these two.
It isn't.
They're usually fairly...
Luke's very clinical normally. Give him a chance and he'll mop them up.
Correct.
But no, he's given Matty another go at the table.
Again, no. A couple of balls on cushions. Again, wow. Great shot.
Excellent. He's not frightened, is he?
He's not frightened to really push his cue through and strike the cue ball. Refreshing to see.
yes, Snooker. You may have noticed it's one of the prerequisites on the stream team.
So long as you don't have the same dietitian, and that's just talking about me.
I might be thinner now, mate, but I wouldn't recommend my diet.
Yeah, that's true. So there's a few different ways Matty can go here. He's obviously going to be conscious of the ball that's on the cushion, right at the balk line.
I think he goes for that next.
Yep. And he's the ball that's in balk as well. He's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, I spend ages on my hair.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
making them couple of strands look good.
Yeah. We've got an advert over here, Snooker, where they talk about taking 2 bottles into a shower. Well, no, I don't take any bottles into a shower. I just take a flannel for my head. Well, his 2 tricky balls are his last 2 balls, which ideally he wouldn't want, but
I wouldn't have done this. I would have taken this earlier because this may not necessarily cover the bag, but if it misses, it could come away and leave him on the red.
And the pace he's played it. Yeah, he's okay.
Well, only just.
Wasn't the best shot, was it? He's given Luke a chance here to play a containing shot. I think if there's a way he can get the white ball down the bottom end of the table, which he's trying. Well, that's a good shot. Ideally, he wouldn't have wanted to run into the other yellow, but he couldn't really avoid it.
No, I think he'd be happy with that at the end of the day. That could have been much worse. He did. Dave's saying it that he got away with it.
So we've got a little bit of a tactical battle going on now. I can't see Luke going for this red at all. I think he'll play the deliberate foul. It's just how he plays it. Well, he's proved me wrong. He's going for the red. I tell you what, that's a great shot. Oh, I tell you what, he could be really unlucky there.
I don't know, you know.
I think he's left Matty on his bad yellow.
Yeah, but that's not easy, is it?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
And look where his red is as well, I suppose, so...
Yeah.
We'll have to be sure we'll...
In a way, though, Phil, he could just stun the white and not really leave the red here. But he's not even going for it. He's just touched it. Not enough. Oh, it is fast, these tables.
Yeah. This is going to be difficult to hit and keep out.
That's a really good shot from Matty Ramsden. Yeah, as you say, he can hit it. It's just keeping it out.
I'm wondering if he's going to play the DF here.
Whoever's ordered food at the bar that's number 8, can you come to the top table and collect it, please? Thank you.
Yeah, he could play with DF, pop the yellow over the bag, take the white back down and just trust to luck. I mean, obviously give Matty a chance to get the yellow out. And
Well, he might be playing the black over the bag. That's what I'd be doing.
Right, tricky.
I'd be playing this, and he has done luck. He's go, oh, that's in. Oh, that's a
What a
superb
shot.
shot. That's a
great
beauty.
shot.
Well done.
Very brave shot, that.
True table, though. Brand new slate, not just recovered.
Yep. So maybe our friend stateside might be wondering why he's just played with black there when there's still the colours. You can play the deliberate foul under these rules. So he's played quite a very clever, tactical, deliberate foul there.
Yeah, of course, Matty has the 2 shots, but can't pick the white ball up. So he's got to take the 2 from where he is.
Well, what a shot that is. I think he's got lucky with the pot, but he deserved it almost. Fantastic shot. Well, maybe this is trickier than it looks. It looks like it's...
Well, I don't know how many he has. He's only used the 1, hasn't he?
Yep. It looks like it's
Table 1,
a straightforward...
Danny Bodden. Table 1, Dave Shank.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
I don't understand
Well done.
what I was looking at there, but
No,
anyway.
just making absolutely certain. It might have been the white ball that he was worried about, staying behind the red.
The shot before was absolutely sensational. That's probably the best shot we've seen today. So Luke played a very, very, very good deliberate foul. Certainly not the wrong shot, but Matty's punished him.
Yeah, Damien there saying, reply that. It was Snooker, very nice escape that one.
It was. So Luke breaks dry, I think. Yes. Davy's off again. He only ever pops in for 10 minutes at a time, doesn't he? Is that all they're allowed in Scotland?
He's got to go for his fried Mars bar.
Yeah. So Matty on reds.
Yeah, Matty taking the reds. Look where they are as well. It's looking quite good for him.
Looking good for him closing this match out. If he does, Luke will be a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, Luke's had his chances.
Yeah. He just looked a little bit out of sorts in the first frame. He conceded the frame when...
Never seen him do that before?
No. Matty probably would have finished, but it wasn't. It wasn't like...
I'm just talking about deep fried Mars bars. Dave says that's a second. Will be his second one of the day.
Second of the day. You on a diet, David?
Plenty of time for some more.
Fiona is on her way around with a Grand National sweepstake, which just reminded me I've not had a bet yet. Balthazar King, I think, for me, Phil.
Is that what we're going for?
Yep.
Yes, nicely done.
Yes, he's put a good stroke on that. Maybe too good. He's okay. Straight down on this, so he's got no concerns. He can just trundle it in.
He's trying to go into that yellow.
It's just made it a little bit tricky now.
Well, he needs to come across now. He needs to come across the table after stun over, then have an unusual angle for the black.
Snooker's asked if that's a law in those parts. Must have a number of deep fried. It is in Scotland, mate. Yep, absolutely. It's
Staple diet.
It's haute cuisine in Scotland. Well, he's Mr. Red again.
Whoa.
Thinking too much about the position. So Luke will probably have been subconsciously unscrewing his cue there, and he's back at the table. So he needs to try and treat this as an opportunity. I noticed last night, Phil, that the longest odds for the Grand National this year are 66 to 1, which means how tight is that going to be? Because usually you can get anything up to 250 to 1, can't you?
Yeah, that's so
66
very
to 1
unusual.
is the outsider. Yeah.
What's that about then? Is there a fair few good horses going in this year?
Must be, yeah. Yep. Most of them usually end up as dog meat, don't they?
Oh, harsh, but true.
Oh, Luke. I don't know if that was Luke's cue that just got slammed down. He's not a happy boy.
He isn't, but I think that yellow goes, or over at least, if not goes in. So, no, he's down quite quick. I think it does go.
He's played with containing shot, but he's not played it as well as he might.
No, it's not containing.
He's just out of sorts, is young Luke today.
So far he is. That's a super shot. Super shot, because this red goes.
But this is a fine cut now from that angle.
Yeah, well, he'd be trusting to look a little, but he'd be going right round the table, well, at least once.
Right, we're just a bit of excitement for you. We're just going to pick our horses for the grand. That's a great shot from Matty. We're going to pick our horses live.
That's well done.
£2.
How much?
Well, he's Mr. Black. Well. Oh, £2 on the sweepstake. Crikey, Dick Turpin wore a mask, and I don't know what's left. Probably all nags. Oh, do I get 2? No, just 1. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to get the big reveal on my Grand National horse, and it is, oh dear, Mountainous.
Sounds like
Jamie Moore's on it, and it's trained by Ali. Brilliant.
You've got a great chance there, mate.
Yeah.
Is that the 66 to 1?
Probably. I think it's currently warming up on Blackpool Beach.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fiona.
Well, it's my chance to have a lucky go now. I think that. Oh, I thought there was only 1 left. Here we go.
Phil will have favourite. He just falls on his feet all the time.
And I've got Vintage Star.
Right, mate. That's me and you out of a running.
Are we?
Yeah.
Is that not so good? Vintage Star I have. Number 25.
It's never been a horse.
Anyway, back to the pool match.
Yeah, it is quite an important game going on here. So
never mind this horse racing, like.
And of course, there's the Leeds match on in just over an hour in the bar. Mind you, that'll be a massive attraction these days, but
might have been a month or so ago, but
yeah,
not recently.
Unless you like horror shows. Well, of course, the big problem that Luke has here is somehow getting the other side of the yellow near the black.
Yeah, that's always going to be a problem. Can't get to it early by the looks. Not from these, anyway.
And he's a bit angry today as well, which is a bit unlike him.
Yeah, normally his temperament's one of his best parts of his game.
Yep. Unless Phil is looking at some sort of way of back heeling, leave the yellow over the opposite bag and back heel that yellow across because you've got a massive bag.
Yeah, I mean, if he does leave that yellow over the bottom left-hand corner, then it is a big bag for that ball.
Yeah.
So if he can somehow not take that one
Table
first,
3, Paul Hornestein Knights.
He has more of a chance.
Yeah.
He could take this one into the centre with some, a lot of right-hand side on it, and then try and cut that yellow over, but there's nothing easy. Well, here we go, look, is that what he's trying?
I don't think he's settled in his own mind really what he wants to do here.
No. Well, the problem is that where the black is, I mean, it's over. If he misses, it's over, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, where's that white going?
he
That's
off?
looking pretty close.
Oh. Right, he's going to have to take the one over the pocket now, I think. Phil.
Yeah, but has he got the angle? It's all about the pace. But has he got the angle to come across the table and then beyond that bad yellow?
Well, I don't think it matters. I think he's got to take that ball anyway. What more can he do? He could lay the snooker, but I would expect Matty to go up and down and still get the black.
Yeah, that black's reasonably simple from anywhere on the table.
Yeah, so he's got to take this and just hope he gets some sort of angle to...
I think he tried that.
Yeah.
Table 4, Danny Tyler, Aidan Jones. That's Aidan Jones, Danny Tyler. Table
I'll tell you
4.
what, has he got an angle here to screw into it?
Oh,
I know we're talking ridiculous shots, but he
may have, you know.
Well have, you know.
He may have.
Oh no, he's just covering the black. So he's asking a question of Matty.
Well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. He would have liked.
I don't think he's massively happy with it. And apologies for any industrial language you might have heard from our very sensitive.
Is that before the watershed? not in America.
I think I would expect. Well, I think he'll at least hit it.
Well, I don't know. It's not that fast. It's not that fast, you know.
No, he's hitting a yellow here.
Oh, what a super shot! He didn't hit the black first then.
Yeah, it was black first, definitely.
What happened there? They're just asking whether it was a foul or not. We're just going to have a look on the replay.
No, he hits a black, definitely. Yeah, black.
Yeah. Black first. Black card, I'll just try it.
Good old Luke.
Luke was just trying it on. What would you do here, Phil? I'll put it on to you.
I'd be screaming this ball in with loads of top.
Yeah, that's a shot.
Due to the fact you can't hit the bottom of it.
And then he's got a cocked hat on the yellow, actually.
Yeah, well, the 5 bags are open for that other yellow.
I'll tell you what, that's a shot, you know. Do your best to drop the yellow in near bark.
Yeah.
And then play the cocked hat on the other yellow into the same pocket.
I've
called it.
There's a good chance. Chance. It's sufficiently far enough away from the black to do that.
Either that or have a mad hack at it.
Well, unlucky,
No,
mate.
he's
There was never.
conceded.
Oh, he's conceded. Yep.
Yeah, unlucky, Luke. I mean, he's
Hard lines, mate.
the devil's own job there. Okay, so that's our second game of the day done.